Morning, everybody. I'm Adam. That's Will. It's MarketChameleon.com. What's up, dude?
Morning, chameleons. Hey, brother. What's going
Dude,
on?
it's after election day, man. Is this good for? Are these governments gonna be good for the economy, Will? Or are they
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
terrible for the economy?
I listened to your rant the other day. Lot of earmuff words. I had tell the kids
Oh, you
earmuff.
can't listen in your car. Yeah, that's for anybody who doesn't know. I
Uncle
have a
Adam's
podcast.
Uncle Adam's podcast is on. We'll go to
Uncle
Howard
Adam's
Stern. Howard Stern.
podcast. It's called the Costa Rica Experience. If anybody wants to check it out about life in Costa Rica, but I got a little political the other day. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
some F bombs probably came out.
I would say it was one F bomb for every political comment.
All right, man. So what happened in the election? I haven't even opened my. It's 2:00 in the morning here, man. I haven't even opened my paper.
Who really cares? Let's go to the
I agree, man. But how's it affecting the market, man?
Market's up. Market likes
Well,
it. Market
all right.
likes gridlock.
So as we
Looks like
get
the
into as we get into the market, remember everybody, option trading, all trading is risky. We're just here to give you a little info. We are not telling you what to do. See a financial advisor.
We're like guides to the chameleon.
Although I'm happy to take on people as their financial advisor.
That is complete humor.
If you're ready to go bankrupt.
Never, never, ever, ever send your money down to a third
Rule
world country.
number one, I
financial
say
advisor.
to my friend who I work with, he's big into trading. I say, rule number one, never listen to McBride.
Should we share the screen?
Yeah, what do we got going on, man? Bring it up. So Will's going to bring up the Chameleon. Everybody, you can click the links down below to find MarketChameleon.com and follow along with us and use the same tools we're using. So there we go. Will's got it up. What do we got going on, man?
So the first thing I wanted to walk through is every you've seen the screen nicely?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I hear you now. All right, great. So I see this large downside mood after significant put activity, and I wanted to walk everyone through. If you were looking at different things yesterday, how you may have spotted these puts trading. So this is just letting us know that it's down after hours. I'm assuming it probably had earnings or something. But if you click on the symbol, drive to the summary page, sure enough, they did have earnings. It was reported, looks like after the close, about 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
But those were a significant number of puts that traded. So if we look at the posts, these are all the posts that flowed through on the product yesterday. And those puts, sure enough, were reported at 2.
In the business, we call that a spike.
So that was something that we were, click on here, it views the details. It shows the puts that traded.
Yep.
So it was just, this is a great tool during the day to use to keep a watch on your product, what's going on. Another thing that would have been a good spot to check yesterday if you had a position in this red robin or wanted to see if anything was worth trading was the option block trade screener. Now, these are all the large.
By the way, when was the last time you ate at Red Robin? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, no, they have a wonderful burger.
Do they really?
Actually, they have a number. The Big Blue, the blue cheese and bacon.
It sounds like a place that would have pies. Does it have pies?
I don't think they have pies, but I usually don't go as far into the menu as desserts. Usually it's a burger. They also offer unlimited fries.
Ooh,
salad,
unlimited, dude?
Soup, yeah.
Holy
so if you really want,
actually, I'm thinking of. I get that sound now. Red Robin. Is that the commercial I'm thinking of? Is that the right commercial?
Exactly. Gourmet. They were early into the gourmet burger craze.
Man, next time I'm up there, we got to go, man. I've never been.
I will take you. It's right next to the mall. You can make a moment of it. But anyways, looking at this, you see the Red Robin puts were exposed in the screener as large block trades yesterday. They were all auto executed. These on the ask were probably the bigger trades. So just
wait, how do you? I'm sorry. How do you know they were auto executed? Where do you see that?
Right here in the condition.
Oh, Cool, man.
You
Wow.
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can actually search by the condition up here, the trade condition. But I just wanted to see that, they were exposed yesterday also, and these trades took place early in the morning, at 10. So we picked them up in two different places yesterday. Be aware of that during your day. Search those symbols that you have an interest in. A really nice
Awesome.
feature to take advantage of.
Awesome.
The so I'm working off the homepage today for my ideas, and this E-Trade popped up yesterday. It was the 8th day in a row.
Yeah, now it's
Uh,
9 days in a row, huh?
now it's 9 days in a row. It looks like it's about to break another trend line, the 50-day moving average. It's got it's obviously, and it's moved off a bottom and is continuing to trend higher. I looked at some bear call, bear put spreads, or excuse me, bull call, bull put spreads. It'd be silly to look at the bear if I'm going to follow that trend. And there were a lot of available spreads with the edge we like, and so we would take advantage of the cushion here, putting it on anywhere from a 33 to 12% return. Actually, four. So take a look. You only to November 16th, so you have what's that? 9 days to hold that, to get that return in the call spreads and the put spreads where you're going to take in a credit. Also, plenty to look at if you want to try to continue to ride this trend higher.
What's the longest trend you've ever seen?
Longest trend I've ever seen. The uptick in my weight from 18 to 50. The trend has consistently been up. And
1 pound every day for
the amount of dips lower, just that valley just keeps getting less. And I used to be able to take off like 50 pounds. Like my first big weight gain, I was able to take off 50. Now it's like I'm lucky if I can take off a quarter of a pound.
Dude, it's all that Red Robin, man. You need to get out of that Red Robin business. No more gourmet burgers for you, man.
I haven't been going. That's why the stock was down. Excuse me, what happened to Mr. McBride? Our quarterly sales are down by half.
Dude, we need a pop in sales. Call up McBride.
So, I just thought that was those are really good tools to expose opportunities. There was another one actually in Wendy's. The puts were exposed.
Dude, is today Burger Day? Today we're just going to talk about burgers and burger stocks, man.
It's a couple burgers, and I won't dig any deeper if you don't want. But I was gonna. Again, the same things were exposed in both the significant order flow, and we posted about it. So keep an eye on those posts during the day. You're clicking around, you're in your watch list, you watch your symbols, see if anything's being posted on your product, and then dig into the screen. And the other thing I wanted to show is our news feature. There are a lot of people who want to play biotechs in the morning, see what's going on, see if there's something to get into in a light floated product, and take it. So if you click on the filters, they're hidden. We like hiding our stuff, so that's how you view them.
Well, everybody doesn't know the news. We've upgraded our the news page and with all these filters and stuff, so it's pretty robust and pretty awesome now. You can search everything on the news page, so check it out. I'll put a link down below.
You're right. How did I know that? Oh, I knew that because there was a how-to video that's
My
also
how-to
just
video. Yeah, man, put it down, man.
So click on that if you want. You'll get the full. I think, was that done by you or was that done by another comedian?
Dimitri did it. Yeah. Dimitri.
Yeah, no, that's a great video. Love that video. So there's a whole bunch, too many for me to actually suck in the next 30 seconds, but a lot of biotechs that had FDA conversations, discussions. You got to read further into them, see what's going on. But if any of these products ring a bell, dig deeper into them. There was nothing that jumped up to me. I don't usually play these early morning trades, but it's a way.
What's the deal with the early morning? Why the early morning, and why are people? I mean, is it just
a lot of these biotechs are very thinly traded? So a report like this could affect the stock significantly, in the early
Gotcha.
trading day if you get a lot of buyers. So just every morning, if you're playing these, and one of the reasons we put it in is we've had a lot of requests from people who do trade these thinly traded products. And for those to work, it's got to be like a binary event occurs, right? You're waiting on it,
Gotcha.
waiting on it. So they're people who play in this space. So I
I
just
just
wanted
love
to.
the names, man. Momenta, Clemencia.
Do you like when they show
You
up
gotta
in,
love
in,
you
in
gotta
ads
love
on your
biotechs,
TV?
man. They have the money, the budget to just come up with wacky names, man. I just love it, man. I love them.
Momenta. God only knows what
Momenta.
that is. Faux mix. Makes you
Dude,
want to go
I
to
could have
bed.
used some Fomix last night, man. I had some some stomach issues, and Flomix would be some excellent stuff.
Yeah, I actually looked at that. I think that's for rosacea. So I don't think it would have helped you.
Dude,
But
are you
the,
sure? Because
the the top
I
line.
use it on my hair. It's supposed to give you more hair, dude. It's a balding medicine, man. I thought.
Oh, that's great. So those are, and then the last thing I did, which we're not doing another show today. So was I used the stock screener to try to find a bearish play, and I was
Hmm.
using the options and the volatility skew to find a very bearish skew, and then see if there was some indicators that maybe also were bearish. And this
So you were
Microsoft.
looking for like just something that just pops out as super bearish for you. It's basically what you're
Yeah, I
looking for.
wanted. I mean, you can use this skew two different ways, and it comes down to the story you're forming in your trading head.
Hmm.
But some people use the indicator as a reverse. Like if it gets very bearish, they may want to get bullish
Time to go the other way. Yeah.
as a
Hmm.
contra. Yeah.
Right.
This skew is the 25. So the out of the 25 delta puts versus the calls.
Right.
So when it's very bearish, it's letting you know that there are a lot of traders who are coming in and buying those downside puts as protection. They're coming and paying for the insurance. So it could be that this, it's something you want to be aware of, and this, people are worried about a downside move in the stock, or there are other people who are just like, all these people are wrong. I'm going to take the other side, and it could be bullish. So
Right.
I just wanted to look at that, plus also look at the indicators, the charts, which other people look at as a negative indicator, and see if there was something where both of them were negative. And in this case, I looked at this as a negative in Microsoft.
Hmm.
And in the short term, there may be some pressure to the downside. So I did a screen for bull call spreads, or excuse me, bear put spreads in Microsoft.
Yep.
And there were a lot
Ooh.
to look at and analyze further. And let me go to the bear call spreads and also take a look at the Microsoft too. I'm assuming there'll be some in there.
It's interesting. When did they just have their earnings recently? I thought
Let's
I
go
mean, I
to
could have sworn you told me you liked the new Skype. So I can't imagine anybody would be bearish on Microsoft, dude.
well,
You like
that's the
Will
great.
likes the new ringer, like the new ring on Skype. He's very bullish.
I, I do like the ringer. Well, the big thing is not what you and I think, right? It's the great
No,
thing about that skew indicators. It's telling you that way more people are buying puts, and it's elevating that 25 delta
Yep.
put volatility. So people are paying more and more.
Yep.
Whether you again, it's each individual building their story.
Yep.
Uh, so
Like you were saying,
so
what was the what was the?
the
Yeah, go
earnings
ahead.
were earnings were October 24th.
Yeah.
Stock was up 5%. The Strata was implying a 6% move. So I mean, I'm assuming like the whole market, Microsoft is off its high. So the play would be it continues. This was the bounce, and maybe it trends lower.
Yep.
It, this is probably more market dependent than anything. But again, I'm building a story for myself, And in the short term, with all that put activity and the indicator, I was, looking more at a short-term bearish play in the straddle. I mean, in the spreads, in the bear spreads, and it's less than, what is that, 10 days? You'll carry this, and I mean, you see the returns, and it has the cushion, so there could be a trade in here. So, and there are a lot of opportunities to review and look at.
To review and look at. Wait, are you telling me that
and
78% is guaranteed?
There are.
You mean all I have to do is buy it and hold it until November 16th, and I make 78%? That sounds amazing.
Here's the guarantee.
The guarantee is you have a chance of losing all your money.
Never, because no chameleon's going to put all their money ever into one trade.
Never.
Always keep it, in a, somewhere between, a small percentage. It should be a small percentage of your overall portfolio in any trade. And by the way, what we do know for sure, and that's why we're spreading it off, is the max loss and max gain. Yep. So that's what you know for sure. And you're using the cushion for your edge getting into the trade, and you're judging that return based on where you view the stock going in that
that time
November 16th. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Good stuff, my man.
Awesome, brother. Thanks.
Lots
for putting
of
this
info
together.
today. Everybody stay safe out there. Trade safe. Click the links below if you're looking for the same data we're using here that Will's walking us through on the site. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day trading.
Thanks for joining us. Bye.